What's up, Hater Data? It's your boy Wings of Redemption, and I'm back and I'm bringing you audio commentary today on Black Ops. And I want to talk about something about Call of Duty and Battlefield. Obviously, my last video was kind of like a video showing off the lag compensation, and a lot of people seem to think that I got hit in the head when the last hit marker was very obviously the knee of my character. Crappy hit detection. But I'm going to talk about what Call of Duty is doing that's going to pretty much bite them in the butt in the future. Probably not this game, probably not next game, but eventually it will get to them. And what this is it never changes. They have found the winning formula, and at 110% it's unchanged. I watched a video. I forgot who it was by. He tweeted it out to me, which basically talks about the same topic. How the Call of Duty is never going to change, and he is 100% correct. If you go back and look at games like Tony Hawk and Guitar Hero, these kind of games, they were played out the entire time, dude. They played the game out to the point where nobody wanted to buy it anymore. I loved Guitar Hero. I'd probably buy a Guitar Hero today if it had a bunch of good songs on it. I mean, but the fact is, after Guitar Hero 3, the very first one I played, none of the rest were really that good. I mean, Guitar Hero 3 had, like, Through Fire and Flames. It had, like, Disturbed on it, Slipknot. It had, Barracuda. Things like that. And songs that you really could love and enjoy. But it seems like, as the games went on, they just bought whatever rights they could get to the point where it's not profitable anymore. Kind of like drinking milk. If you drink milk too long, you're going to eventually get sick of the milk. And that's basically what they're doing in Call of Duty. They're condensing it so much to make the product sell to a wider and wider audience, to the point that it just kind of loses its appeal to some of the other guys. To me, Call of Duty needs to actually expand its horizon. Like, one of the very first-person shooter experiences I had on a PC was Rainbow Six. The very first Rainbow Six. And they had all kinds of cool levels. They had like a house, like a big old house in the middle of the night. And there could be people in the house. The house was big, so you could walk room to room or whatever, and have firefights, or you could hang outside in the perimeter. It kind of felt like you were like an assassin kind of character. Then they had another map where you had this huge long road, and you worked your way up it, and it kind of ailed out, and there was like semi trucks on it. Why don't Call of Duty do maps like that? Like, this map is kind of odd because this is the jungle map. The way the Call of Duty mechanic is set up is that kill streaks, and if they do a lot of wide open maps like jungle here, kill streaks are going to reign supreme. So they try to make it so there's a lot of urban, environments such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. There always seems to be a building that you can go and hide into, and then that building has some kind of crack in the roof, so if somebody's really good with a kill streak, they can shoot in there and get to you, which is bullshit. Think about the last game that had really, really good maps, which was World at War. World at War had spectacular maps. Black Ops had some good maps too, like Firing Range, in my opinion, would go down as one of the all-time great FPS maps. But Firing Range was something different. It was unique. It was a fucking firing range. It had nothing to do with the fucking single-player campaign. It had nothing to do with Modern Warfare. It was neat, and I think that has a lot to do with what the game's about. But for the most part, you gotta have different kind of maps. It does. Like, what's to stop Call of Duty from having like a desert map? Even though this game did take place in the desert, make a desert map. How about make maps based off of game types, so it makes people play that game type more than just TDM? Like, for example, Battlefield. Battlefield has a game mode called Rush. And in this game mode called Rush, it has the way the maps are set up in Battlefield. The guys have the enemy team has a place to spawn that the offensive team can't get to, and they can move up and take over the base and protect it, which is essentially domination. Well, or not domination, demolition. That's what Gold Rush essentially is, demolition. The only difference is the maps are designed for it. It's designed so that you can't spawn trap the defense team to the point where they can't do nothing. Well, at least the last one was. Bad Company 1, you could spawn trap the defensive team. But that was the design flaws that they fixed. This game is marking the third game of Demolition, And Demolition's known just what it is in the last 2 games, a spawn trap heaven. The reason I played Demolition in Black Ops wasn't a spawn trap, was because I was sick of Ghost. You know, a little perk that they put in. They need to take perks completely out of the game. They do. It might seem like that's a bad step backwards, but look at it this way. Would perks matter if everybody was on the same playing field and aiming down sight and all this? Just take it back to fucking Twitch reactions. Sometimes more is not better. Because a certain guy can run his ammo down, or maybe do the kill zone thing. Maybe reward people with the kill streaks as they actually amass kills in the game. Not a kill death ratio, not a kill streak, but amass kills in the game. Like, for example, if a guy wants to run around and goes 30 and 25, he'll get those 30 kills will unlock other kill things. Like, for example, like say at 5 or 6 kills, you unlock like, you know, sleight of hand. Then at like 10 kills, you unlock scavenger. You know, that kind of happened that way. Have like a 3 or 4 things section there, and then you could have the kill streaks if you really wanted them, but kind of just taper the kill streaks down. Don't put a chopper gunner into the game, but put something in there that's going to last a while, and just take away the whole, you know, anti-air class kind of thing. The thing that I never liked with customizable kill streaks was the fact that they could be countered. If I got dogs in fucking World at War, you had to deal with dogs in World at War. There are certain ways you could counter them, but they weren't easy. They weren't like pull a secondary out and just shoot it. No, they were like you had to find a fucking, you know, turret placement. You have to arc your shit with RPG rockets, or you got to, you know, time your knife right, or you got to start shooting at the dogs while people are running at you. You know, these things right here made you know, more rewarding. Like a 7 kill streak dog is more rewarding than a payload, because your payload gets shot down half the damn time. And then, like, even if you run 357 on like one of these games right here, people are running anti-air so much, and like hell, they even took a step back with the attack helicopter. The attack helicopter in Black Ops is better because it actually has flares. Why didn't they put flares on the one in Modern Warfare 2? I mean, Modern Warfare 3, and why is the one in Modern Warfare 2 fucking pitiful? I don't know. I think they need to look more into maps. The maps in Modern Warfare 3 are pitiful. I can't think of one map in Modern Warfare 3 I like. Period. I can't. But that's all said and done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tonight on the stream. And I'll probably be streaming somewhere around, you know, 9 or 10 o'clock. Peace.